All right, my friends, this is the only video you'll need to watch when it comes to rankings of midsize pickup trucks for 2022. I guarantee it. I have personally researched and compiled data from 5 different sources to come up with this list. Numbers, rankings, ratings, and facts from J.D. Power, Kelley Blue Book, Consumer Reports, Edmunds, and Everyman Driver. If you don't like how these trucks are ranked and assessed, tough titties. The Ford Maverick is an entirely new model for 2022, has a price that starts at $20,000. If you want a compact truck that looks like a truck, drives like a truck, and feels like a truck, congratulations, you have found it. The 22 Maverick may not be very exciting to drive reportedly or even look at, but it's certainly utilitarian. Now the pros and cons, obviously compact size, priced under 20 grand, standard hybrid powertrain that's 42 miles per gallon in the city. It can tow 4,000 pounds with a tow package. The versatile 4.5 foot bed is designed for do-it-yourself add-ons. The cons, hybrid model not available with all-wheel drive, and some advanced safety is optional even with the top trim. Now, since it's so new, Consumer Reports, Kelley Blue Book, and J.D. Power have not given it a rating, but Edmunds does give it a rating of 7.3 out of 10. The Santa Cruz is also all new for 2022. It's like a Honda Ridgeline, but a little bit smaller. Hyundai calls it a sport adventure vehicle. It combines compact truck utility with funky looks and a fun-to-drive attitude. It's a bit pricier than its main rival, the Maverick, and the styling may not be everyone's cup of tea, but has a long list of features and a premium interior that certainly justifies the bigger price tag. Pros and cons, well, it's Hyundai's first pickup truck. Offers SUV comfort and pickup utility, can tow up to 5,000 pounds, available with full-time all-wheel drive, and has complimentary maintenance for 3 years or 36,000 miles. Cons, not especially fuel efficient, has a short bed, blind spot monitoring not standard, nor is rear cross traffic alert. Kelley Blue Book ranked it as the 5th best midsize truck of 2022. Consumer Reports gave it an overall score of 59. Edmunds gave it a rating of 8.1 out of 10. Nothing yet from J.D. Power. The Toyota Tacoma lives up to a legacy of tough and rugged small trucks that have thrived in seemingly every inhospitable environment on Earth, even California. A well-mannered chassis and a user-friendly interior make the Tacoma a good daily driver, while baked-in ground clearance and optional off-road equipment make it a smart choice for adventuring. Here's what's new for 2022. Off-road versions receive a boost in ride height. The TRD Pro now available in electric lime metallic, oh boy, and Trail Edition offered in lunar rock. Pros and cons, well, Toyota build quality and reliability is a big pro. Strong resale values, excellent off-road talents. Not much rear legroom though, and not many storage areas in the cabin. Kelley Blue Book ranked it as its #1 choice in this category. J.D. Power gave it an 82. Edmunds says it's a 7.7 out of 10. And for some reason, Consumer Reports gave it a 51 overall rating. Your MSRP range between $26,700 and 49 grand. The hotly anticipated Ford Ranger looked to shake things up in the midsize segment. Instead, it landed with a thud, according to many observers. It sports a new engine this year, but does not drive or look like a new vehicle. In this competitive segment, that won't get you very far. It did add a splash cosmetics package for 2022, but that's about it. Its pros and cons are as follows. Strong yet fuel-efficient engine. Forward collision warning is standard. Excellent towing and payload abilities. Blind spot monitoring is also available, but it has a firm ride quality and ready for a replacement, don't you think? Has a starting price just over 25 grand. Now, J.D. Power did give it an 83 out of 100 score. Kelley Blue Book ranked it as its 3rd best midsize pickup truck. Edmunds gave it a 6.8 out of 10, and Consumer Reports gave it an overall score of 62. Hands down, the Honda Ridgeline is more comfortable than the average midsize pickup, yet it retains nearly all of its utility of its workday rivals. It's true that it can't tow as much or go as far off-road as some traditional trucks, but it's a durable, practical choice with some tricks up its sleeve. Your pros and cons, a proven V6 engine, under bed storage area, roomy cabin, excellent build quality. All models have all-wheel drive, and all models have adaptive cruise control. In terms of the cons, not a traditional body-on-frame pickup. Other pickups are better off-roading. Other pickups tow more. It has a steep starting price of $37,600. And its fuel economy in the city, unimpressive. J.D. Power gave it an overall score of 80, and it tied for 4th on its list. It was 4th on the list for Kelley Blue Book, also tied for 4th from J.D. Power with an overall score of 80. Consumer Reports gave it an overall score of 82, and Edmunds gave it a rating of 8.5 out of 10. The GMC Canyon offers stout towing capabilities, lots of available tech and safety features, and a smooth highway ride. But the eyebrow-raising prices of fancier models constitute the Canyon's biggest shortcoming. Its pros and cons: well, a comfortable drive, available diesel engine, intuitive infotainment system, premium Denali model, and a rugged AT4 trim. On the con side, it gets expensive for this class, so-so interior quality, and some confusing trim names like Elevation Standard and Elevation. What's new for 2022? Optional wireless charging. Doesn't seem very impressive. And a Denali Black Edition. The MSRP range is between 27 and 45 grand. As far as rankings, J.D. Power gave it an 81. Edmunds says 7.6 out of 10. Kelley Blue Book gave it a ranking of 7th. And Consumer Reports only gave it a 45 overall rating. The Chevy Colorado has multiple appealing engines, and it offers true truck capability in a smaller package without too many compromises. Some rivals have more strengths in specific areas, but the Colorado remains a strong all-around contender. Your pros and cons: highly customizable, excellent engine options, including a diesel, impressive towing and capabilities, multiple off-road models, and a smooth ride. But rivals have more safety tech and a so-so interior. As far as what's new for 2022, Trail Boss package available for the LT and Z71 models with four-wheel drive. Your MSRP range between 25 and 44 grand. J.D. Power gave it an 81 out of 100 score. Edmunds says 7.6 out of 10. It tied for 4th on its list. Consumer Reports says an overall score of only 45. And Kelley Blue Book says it's the 8th best midsize pickup truck for 2022. The Jeep Gladiator, a burly pickup that can do almost anything the Jeep Wrangler can do off-road. It also boasts healthy payload and tow ratings, and its crew cab cabin has the most rear legroom of any midsize pickup. It's also the only convertible pickup on the market today. Pros and cons: superb off-road ability, strong towing talent and payload capacity, chunky styling, nothing else quite like it. Its cons: what works well off-road doesn't really translate on-road. There's also no hybrid or plug-in electric vehicle model. Plus, no major changes for 2022. It starts at just over $36,600. Edmunds gave it a 7.9 out of 10 rating. J.D. Power says 80 out of 100. Consumer Reports only gave it a 38 overall score, and it ranked at 8th. And Kelley Blue Book says it's the 10th best midsize pickup for 2022. Last but not least, or maybe it is least, the Frontier, a contender in the midsize truck segment. High points include its smooth and powerful V6, comfortable ride, and well-appointed interior, but a somewhat cramped back seat and cluttered infotainment system keeps it from leading the pack. Your pros and cons: well, for 2022, it's new, chiseled new styling, excellent V6 power, 310 horsepower, not too big, not too small, damped and lockable tailgate, standard Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, those are good points, 2 USB ports, just 2, Off-Road Pro 4X model, made in Mississippi, so good old USA. The cons: no luxurious SL trim, updated chassis, not all new, no 4-cylinder model, and no manual transmission. Consumer Reports gave it a 54 overall score. Edmunds says 7.5 out of 10, but this is the biggest factor for me. The Frontier didn't make the top 10 with Kelley Blue Book or J.D. Power. Well, like I said, the only video you need to watch when it comes to ranking midsize pickup trucks for 2022. You're welcome to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Until next time, adios.
One final note: if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.